Preparatory activity 4 for the lesson angles and lines. Draw two parallel lines. Then we draw these lines. IJ is parallel to KL. If a third line is parallel to one of them, so we will draw this line which is parallel to IJ. If a third line is parallel to one of them, what is the position with respect to the other? So we have IJ and KL are parallel, so these two lines are parallel and these two lines are parallel. And the question is, what can we say about these two lines? As we see, these two lines are parallel. So if two lines are parallel, then every line parallel to one of them is parallel to the other. It's an Euclidean postulate. And then we have again these two parallel lines. If a third line is perpendicular to one of them, so we will draw this line perpendicular to IJ. What is its position with respect to the other? So this red line is perpendicular to IJ. What can we say about this line with respect to KL? It's also perpendicular. So if two lines are parallel, then every line perpendicular to one of them is perpendicular to the other line. It's also an Euclidean postulate. And then draw two perpendicular lines. We drew IJ perpendicular to KL. If a third line is parallel to one of them, so we are going to draw a line parallel to KL. So these lines are parallel. If a third line is parallel to one of them, what's the position with respect to the other? What's the position of these two lines? They are perpendicular. And then we have again these two perpendicular lines. If a third line is perpendicular to one of them, so we will draw this red line is perpendicular to KL. So what's the position with respect to the other? What's the position of the red one with respect to IJ? They are parallel. So if two lines are perpendicular, then every line perpendicular to one of them is parallel to the other. Also, it's an Euclidean postulate.